The best healthcare is there in ways big and small. There when we most and least expect it. We may not see it, but we feel it. It lets us know we're not in this alone. Everyone deserves a healthcare partner who never quits. One who's there for what matters. United Healthcare. There for what matters.
It's not just another day in your life. Things are changing for the better. At Comcast, we see those changes, and we're thinking about how we use technology today to live, work, learn, and play. And we're building for the future now, so we're better prepared for the wants and needs of tomorrow. That's why Comcast is rolling out multi-gig internet speeds to more than 50 million homes and businesses before the end of 2025, making our already industry-leading network even faster, smarter, greener, and more reliable. Over the decades, Comcast has been your partner, working hard to serve your community, and will continue to be your partner. We're expanding our gigabits so you can enjoy the tiny bits that matter most.
You want a healthier lifestyle, but how do you get started? Then stick with it by listening to the Fitness Revolution podcast with Shay Sandifer, of course. Your journey to greater well-being starts now.
Hello, how are you? I know, it's Coach Shay from Fitness Revolution. I got my tea because of my voice and my allergies. So let's just get that out the way. So you're not wondering what happened. Is she going through a change or something? I am not. It is the end of July, everyone. Oh, summer is flying by. I've had a beautiful summer. I hope you guys have. The weather has been great, hot. I like it like that because we know what's coming up. And there's been so many great things going on with so many businesses and so many Black businesses. And with that being said, we know what time it is. It is August. August is Black Business Month. Did y'all know that? I did, because I'm a Black business owner. And it is celebrated every August. It started in 2004, if I believe. And this is a time to acknowledge and appreciate Black business owners across the nation that are continuing to strive for diversity and inclusion. And so a few statistics. 10% of businesses in the United States are owned by Black-owned businesses. If you look statistically wise, about minority-owned businesses, it'd be about 30% will belong to Black business owners if we, start bringing that bridge up. But there's amazing businesses, right? We're one of the fastest growing in the United States, especially Black women. And I always hear people say, oh, I can't find this Black-owned business. I can't do that. Well, first of all, that's not true. We are everywhere. And there's that friendly little friend in our phone called Google. So you could Google too. But right here, I'm going to just say in Minnesota, I can think of probably someone that does everything that's a Black-owned businesses, from taxes to food caterers to public speakers to lobbyists to the person that sells candles, the person that's making butters, the person that created an app for Black men to be safe when getting pulled over. There are so many businesses that are endless. There's so many things, right? So as you guys know, sometimes people don't know this. I own not one, not two, not three, but 4 businesses, and I'm a Black woman. I don't always like to lead with that, right? Because we kind of get put in a box. And why we're making sure that we're highlighted is not that just so you can say, oh, I went to this Black-owned business. It's so that we are recognized as a business owner and that you know that we are here also creating generational wealth for ourselves and our families and for others to patronize. As someone that is the only Black woman-owned farmers market out of 375, pardon me, there's been some challenges, right? Because sometimes our funding is harder to get. Sometimes our mission and what our purpose is harder to get. If you're ever looking for a list of Black businesses, there's a few places you can go. One is Comcast. So Comcast is amazing. They have a list of Black-owned businesses as part of their Comcast Rise grant. You can go right to Comcast.com and find out all these different Black-owned businesses. There's also called the Black Business Enterprise by Nancy. She's got 44,000 followers that follow her and also have their businesses in there. If you go on Facebook, Instagram, you are going to find tons of businesses, right? So when they say that, remember we are in healthcare, we are in social work, we are doing maintenance, beauty salons, restaurants, and so much more across the country. And I like to always say this, as we have not always been allowed and given the opportunity to the best financial way to generational wealth, we built this country. And that created small businesses for other people that we helped build. And now we are taking back what we deserve, right? We are creating what we've always needed. And as a Black business owner, after 10 years of being in business, it was 10 years in March as an entrepreneur, the levels of growth that I've seen, not just in myself, but also within communities, has been just a blessing, right? And people are recognizing that we are leading the way and they are listening to us. There's been some great things that have happened lately as a Black business owner. And I'm happy to share this now because I can. So as a Black business owner, I have to say this, I was never looking for recognition, right? There's a lot of things that come along with being a Black business owner. You still have the day-to-day hustle. You still are looking for funds. You're looking for sponsorship. You're looking for that team, right? We still need the marketing and the strategy and the infrastructure and the, advisory board. And sometimes that can be hard if you do not have all the tools you need, right? And so I love that. I think his name is John William Templeton. Yes, that he started this in 2004 to start engineering the facts and the knowledge that we need to be successful, right? And how this affects 2.6 million African American businesses right here in the United States. And so there's been some great things, but with that being said, I love though that when we are recognized for being a Black business. So August 18th, I just found out that the Minnesota Twins does a thing called the Minnesota Game Changer, and they pick 2 to 3 businesses each year, minority-owned businesses, focusing on bettering the community and community impact and everything. And this year, I am one of Minnesota Twins 2023 Black business owners that won. So I will be featured August 18th, throwing out the first pitch. So I'm really excited. I got to practice that, y'all. Baseball's not my strong point. But those little things have just been so instrumental to pushing me forward. And then last week, I got honored with this by the city of Minneapolis. They did a Black Girl Magic Day. And so we all got these beautiful declarations that are saying that it was Black Girl Magic Day. There was over 30 plus women, Black women, business owners, leaders, executive directors doing this. So we are definitely in full effect. We're definitely making history, and we are setting up the foundation, pardon me, for our children, our grandchildren, and all of our history to be seen for hundreds of years, right now. This is the time, y'all. There is so many opportunities for you to get money. Google, Black owners business, grants, opportunities. Go to Comcast, like I mentioned. There's so many places you can go that are willing to help us get to the next level. But you too have to put the work in, right? So I want to give you a few things before we leave today. There's some critical things that I realize as a Black business owner, sometimes we don't understand. So I am here to help because I've had my, trials and tribulations. So the first thing for Black owned business, make sure that you go get LLC. You are not official business until that is registered with the Secretary of State, right? So you have to get registered with that. And you want to make sure that your name, no one else has. So if it's a unique name, I highly recommend to trademark that. Now, that's an investment you have to put in, but it's great. You can do it right in your state. You could do it just for your state or nationally. So I really recommend that. Get yourself an EIN number. That is your business tax number. and that identifies who you are as a business owner. Make sure you have a business bank account. I don't care if you have $50 in there. There might be that one time, that business opportunity. And a lot of times, a lot of grants, if you don't have a business account, they are not giving you the money. They need to see that you are actually operating as a business before they do those things. Another thing, taxes. Taxes, taxes, taxes. You cannot get around taxes, right? Uncle Sam is coming. So as a Black business, I'm giving you this advice. You don't have to have the really expensive tax preparer, but I also don't recommend you just have a cousin or a friend do it. There's lots of resources to help you set up, to help show your growth and how you're going to be sustainable, but you have to pay your taxes. And I highly recommend you do that quarterly. So whether that's putting an extra 50 away each month, or 100 or 1,000, whatever's in your budget. So then when the quarterly taxes come, you can pay that on your business. And then you're not overwhelmed when it comes January of the next year. And then your tax preparer is like, well, you owe 15, 20,000. And you're like, and then you're on a payment plan, and then you're playing catch up, right? So I want to make sure you understand those basic things, right? So get LLC, get that EIN number, get registered with the state, get that business bank account started, and make sure those taxes are done every year. It is going to set you up for success. You are going to feel so much better when that's not on your shoulders. And then it will help your growth so that in 10, 15 years, you could come back and say, well, I was listening to Fitness with Revolution with Shay. She gave me these 5 little tidbits to implement into my business, and it really changed. I would love to see all your businesses grow. And I wish you so much growth and wealth and joy. Make sure you find joy in your small business, right? And make sure whatever that grows into, you understand that you are the blueprint for your business. And so that is the best wellness you can have. I feel your wellness with your wealth and your health, you can't lose, right? Drop mic. With that being said, have a beautiful, beautiful August. We will be back next week with some other jewels. And this is Coach Shay with Fitness Revolution. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.
Check back next week for more on living your healthier lifestyle, and share previous episodes of Shay's podcast with your friends. Log on to ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com.
Hi, I'm Shaletta Brundage. I'm a media personality, podcaster, and a business owner. But my most important role is mom. 3 of my beautiful kids have been diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder. When I didn't know who to trust or where to turn, I found ACRA. ACRA provides home care services to families all over Minnesota. The care is not one size fits all. They know each one of my kids is unique. They listen to what resources we needed and what's best for our family. I've seen my kids grow and thrive with ACRA's in-home care. While autism is the most common diagnosis among ACRA clients, ACRA offers personalized in-home care services for people with disabilities, chronic illnesses, behavioral diagnosis, and mental illness. They work with children, adolescents, and older folks too. Find out more about ACRA at their website, acrahomecare.org. ACRA helps me provide my kids with a better quality of life. They can do it for your family too.
You've been thinking about it for a long time. You've asked people you trust about it. You've done some research, and now you're ready. Ready to get your COVID-19 vaccine or booster shot. And now you can plan to do it right here in your neighborhood with folks you know. Make plans to go to the Power of the People Institute's Wellness Village for the vaccine and other free health screenings. It's happening Saturday, July 29th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Get the facts from nurses from our community. They'll be there to answer your questions and see you through it. The vaccine is not only free, but you'll receive a $50 incentive just for getting it. Come roll up your sleeve with people you know. That's July 29th at 600 18th Avenue North in Minneapolis. See you there.
The cultural districts of Minneapolis revel in the motto of every neighborhood having its own flavor. Whether that's Sabor Latino in Holy Land over in Northeast Minneapolis on Central Avenue, Baracala Restaurant and the Cedar Cultural Center over in the Cedar Riverside neighborhood, or even Mercado Central in Los Ocampo over on Lake Street. And these cultural districts help Minneapolis stay a city on the bubble, changing and relevant today and for years to come.
Children's Minnesota, the leader in specialized healthcare for kids, is here to raise awareness, standards, the bar, the stakes, the question, the curtain. On raising kids' health to the highest priority, kids need equal access to healthcare, more pediatric expertise, a voice for change. Kids need us, all of us. So let's raise them up. Children's Minnesota, the kid experts.
Do you worry that lead-based paint in your older home might be dangerous to your children or kids who visit you? Well, Hennepin County put those fears to rest. Hennepin County offers free lead tests and home assessments. If they find anything, eligible homeowners and landlords can receive up to $15,000 for work on the home, including new windows. The government banned lead-based paint 45 years ago when it was discovered that lead poisoning can affect development and cause permanent damage in young children. But 75% of those homes built before 1978 still contain some lead-based paint. As the paint degrades, it can make dust that little kids ingest when they're crawling and putting things in their mouths. So make sure your home is safe and hazard-free. Learn about testing and that $15,000 grant at hennepin.us/lead control. That's hennepin.us/lead control.
You know Shaletta makes you laugh, but did you know Shaletta Brundage can also make you think and boost your business? Media personality, activist, and comedian Shaletta Brundage founded Shaletta Makes Me Laugh to celebrate and share the best of Black culture. It's a podcasting platform. You can download 10 weekly podcasts hosted by African American subject experts at ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com or wherever you find your favorite podcasts. ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com is also a production house creating broadcast quality commercial content. And Shaletta and her team of storytellers create powerful promotional campaigns to get businesses the brand awareness they're looking for. Some of Minnesota's top businesses trust Shaletta, and you can too. Get out the word about your events and products and get in front of communities of color with ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com. She's got the power to help your business.